Как дела?
One, two, three to MRR. Is that ritual to the MRR gods?
It's the best.
Monday morning, what is everyone's priorities? One priority for the day.
Content.
What do you think your barrier is to content today?
I think I just need to sit down and rethink my concept for level 2 and level 3 problems. Like, how will I combine kind of this hook together with a visual metaphor and make a story out of it?
All right, what barrier will I have to content? I think it's just sitting down and doing it. I've been procrastinating on it for a long time. So I just need to sit down and just have time. I also got to prepare for a workshop I'm running on Thursday. So usually that's the biggest thing. Like they've got the niche, they've got the time, and then they're trying to find clients, but their offer is just not very good.
Yeah.
So just getting them to have a offer doc. It's been one of those days where I've kind of forgotten to record throughout the day. So Monday is usually a day where I don't naturally schedule any meetings into my day. I find that if I have a really packed Monday, the whole rest of the week just feels rushed. Even if it's not, it just kind of feels like I start off the week rushed, so then I feel rushed the rest of the week. It's actually really hot in here. I'm going to turn on the air conditioner. So I always try to not book anything in. I just keep it as free as possible, no meetings, and it allows me to just look at the week and be like, okay, this is how I'm going to plan Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and just plan out the whole work week. And I just feel less rushed throughout the whole week. That's just a pattern that I've noticed. I used to book no meetings on Friday, but I didn't find that particularly effective for me. So I kind of skipped that and put it on Monday. And then I have some client meetings on Fridays. Not many, because some clients just don't want to meet on a Friday. So that's generally how I spent this Monday. I had no meetings, no coaching calls, no any call really. And I just spent the day just kind of planning out the week, really focused in on content. I am dressed and ready for the gym. I want to explain what Yoga Nidra is, a non-sleep deep rest. So I first heard about it from Andrew Huberman, and I thought, why not just try this? It only takes like 10 to 15 minutes per day. And I tend to do it at like 3 or 4 o'clock when I've hit the plateau. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but like come probably like 2:30 to like maybe 4 o'clock for that hour and a half, I am probably at my lowest mentally. I'm just kind of tired. I've got the post lunch dip, and I'm just not feeling great. So I generally will walk back from B work to my guest house, and then do like a 10-minute Yoga Nidra non-sleep deep rest protocol, which you can find on Andrew Huberman's YouTube for free. It's got like 4 or 5 million views. I am back at B work to just finish up a few things. Dinner, I ran into my friend Gilles, who I just had this second wind of things that I just wanted to get done before the end of Monday. So it's right now 7 o'clock, 7:16. Just gonna work on an online course that I've been creating about the 1 hour solopreneur, and then do a bit of the email course. Cheers, big ears.
Halo Pli, apa kabar?
Baik banget. Kamu?
Baik. Tidur malam bagus.
Go what?
No, actually I know how to say yesterday. It's kemarin.
Kemarin.
So
Yesterday.
Bisok is tomorrow. Hari ini today.
Kemarin.
Kemarin.
Kemarin. And tomorrow?
Bisok.
Besok.
Bisok.
Sampai jumpa besok.
Yeah, sampai jumpa besok.
Kemarin kita tidur
Get out of here.
rumah.
Before we go, what is your one priority for today?
Giles, you can go first.
What is your one priority today?
Finish the sign up, login, logout, features. Do you want to hear me or what? For my app.
My priority for today is... Fuck, what's your priority?
So, a big thing that I have to work on is putting the right systems in place. Like, I already see that I'm guilty of doing things that I shouldn't be doing and that I should be outsourcing. Otherwise, I just get really overwhelmed. So I definitely want to look for like a short form video editor, write the right guidelines for him. I want to build my own customized GPT now also for short form. So I really want to focus on putting these systems already early into place.
I love that.
I don't think that this will fit very well. But it got pretty nice views.
Some 1.7 million.
Yeah, like this is like high dopamine TikTok style audience.
Yeah.
And the other one is like, okay, I can actually watch a video for even a minute just talking about a business problem or something. Long form stuff, like about SaaS, you know? Like live building my SaaS. And this video has 50 minutes, but just, it's raw. Just me sitting in front of like a Miro board and explaining everything. And then I had like a little info product for like $200. Yeah.
And then you've also got Setter AI, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
And then
Setter is very easy now. Setter is the only thing here is replicating what worked.
They mentioned that it's like a difficult language, and then they mentioned words like Schmetterling campaign, so that the summit is successful, and then we sell the product. So that starts with the core message, what's the strategy for each channel.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, that was me. How are you going? Is things less chaotic or just as chaotic?
Just as Canada.
I've been trying to think about it and I don't know, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Well, what's a problem you've been having? Okay, so you know how I've been banging on about your unique mechanism?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this, obviously, when I talk about your unique mechanism, it's in the context of your offer. I don't know about you, but I find that I'm the most productive when I change environments. I think I spoke about this before, but I find the best way I work is if I can work for a solid uninterrupted period in the morning, no meetings or very few meetings, almost no, if possible. In the afternoon, get lunch with friends and people around B-Work, and then take some calls until about 2 or 3, and then 3 come back to my guest house, meditate, and then kind of have another session. And then I go to the gym, eat dinner, and then I also work at the restaurant for another hour or 2. I find that's like the most effective way to get the most productivity out of me. If I stay in one place for too long, I don't know if I have ADHD, but I just get so bored of the environment, and I just stop doing work altogether. So variety, as they say, is the spice of life. So I found that chunking my days in these blocks really helped me be productive and to keep going. So right now it's about 2 minutes to 3 o'clock. I had a coaching call before with Shannon, and now I'm going to jump into a coaching call with my business coach. I'm going to talk about my customer journey map. So I've been working on this for a couple of weeks now, and it's taken longer than I thought it would, but I think it's worth it personally. I'm getting a lot out of just actually doing the mapping itself.
That's cool.
How are you, good sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Bali weather, but I keep getting off and on feeling sick. It's the worst.
We have it in the spring.
Yeah. Right.
Just like Justin Walter explained. So I'd be like, oh, if this one brought 10 subscribers.
Bagaimana sibuk kerja hari ini? Sibuk. What time? Jam berapa?
Mulai. Jam berapa mulai kerja?
Terima kasih. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, this is gonna be recording
Okay.
both of us.
Okay.
This one's just gonna be on you.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You got this.
like this.
Got this.
Yeah, I got it.
You
I
got this.
got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. You support me. Thank you, Michael, to inviting me here. I really appreciate. It's correct if I say appreciate. Okay. My name is Kamila Togoybaeva. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Kyrgyzstan, Central Asia, in a country in the Central Asia. I'm a lawyer and work remotely in my company in Kyrgyzstan. We provide legal service for IT company, fintech, and startups in company.
And what type of clients do you want to work with?
Usually is the software and creative industries, because we have two parks in my country. It's a high-tech technology park and creative industrial park. They provide tax exception, zero profit tax, zero wallet tax, and zero sales tax. Just one contribution to direct. Yes, it's possible because
And no tax. After the contribution,
yeah,
zero tax.
yeah, but
So it is still Tuesday night. I went to the gym, had dinner, got changed, and went back to B-Work to film a podcast with someone who I just met at B-Work. She's an entrepreneur from Kyrgyzstan, and she had such a great story and was so inspiring with how she's moved to Malaysia to learn English and is now traveling remotely, trying to grow this business, also as a digital nomad, that I wanted to interview her before she left, which was yesterday. So kind of a very impromptu podcast. The lighting wasn't the best because it was at night, but I didn't really care because I think her story and what we talked about was really important. So yeah, it was really, really cool. Did it. It was about 27 minutes long. It's pretty exciting. I think a lot of people will find her story very inspiring, and I did, and that's why I really wanted to capture it on camera. But that brings it in for Tuesday. I'll see you on Wednesday morning. Hello. Hello, Dewi.
Hi.
I remember. And Aussie. Hey, someone's got to do the influencing.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's left to the Kardashians of the world. This looks very odd.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
See, we're pros. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on mapping out my content. So I batch create content, and then I want to get a second pair of eye on it.
I'm going to continue my sign-in setup with Bubble and Superbase.
I've got a workshop tomorrow, so I need to finalize the content and the flow and emails. And then I've got basically all afternoon. So I'm going to leave here after lunch. If we go to lunch at 11:30. Lunch at 11:30. After that, I'm going to work from my guest house because I've basically got back-to-back meetings till 5. So I'm not even going to use the room, and I don't want to work out here, so I'll just go to my guest house and take all the calls. And then gym, and then dinner at Tiga. So here we are at B-Work, and Agnes is taking some content photos.
Do it more from here.
And we have Gilles here, being the photographer.
It should be like, you can't tell that it's in Asia. Like, it can be taken anywhere. So that should be, I mean, I can remove this from the picture.
Day in the life of content creators.
Preferably without.
The lowness doesn't seem right to me. Is this a thumbnail?
No, it's just a LinkedIn post.
Ah, okay. What do you think the hardest thing about running your business is?
For me, at least, the nature of the business is just to know how and when to do things, like start a new partnership or automate certain things, or is it better if it stays manual? This is part of what I do, right? Like, 'cause it's not just order your course and finish it whenever you want, but it's very much personal, because there's a lot of vetting, a lot of understanding personally who someone is in order to match them with something that will actually suit them. And it's difficult. I mean, it's challenging because they're still in the developmental stage, right? It's different when you deal with established, very niche market kind of adults who have been in the business for 30 plus years and now they want to just change careers. It's not like that.
So I think there are quite some moments where you get stuck, knowing kind of when it's best to immediately get help or, you know, trying to figure it out on your own?
Makan apa?
Makan pagi. Makan pagi, minum smoothie. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, time to makan. Cut to the restaurant.
I mean, if you then take, let's say, outside of Vienna, so you take more like the suburbs, you know, that are kind of further away.
This is
maybe even closer
mango
to Italy,
and
like that part.
pineapple.
Yeah, or like
Turmeric
those,
shot.
to
Look at this meal.
understand what they're saying. Because it's so much slang and...
I decided to come back to my guest house after lunch with friends. The reason being is from basically 1 o'clock onwards, I got back-to-back calls, 4 of them back-to-back, 3 or 4 back-to-back till about 5 o'clock. So rather than wear headphones for the next 4 hours, I thought, let's just come back to my guest house. I've got a private room, good Wi-Fi. I can not wear headphones and just take the calls, and also just speak as loud as I want, which is also a benefit. And it also frees up a computer that someone can use, or a screen that someone can use at B-Work. So yeah, going to take these back-to-back calls. And the morning session actually was quite good. The 2 priorities I had today were workshop content development for a workshop that I'm running tomorrow, which will be really exciting. It's around offers and creating a power slap offer that becomes essentially your Godfather offer. And then the second part of that was emails. So just writing my daily newsletter, my daily email, and also a bit of the email course and a bit of my book. So yeah, it was a really productive morning session. Got lunch with friends you would have seen before, and then basically got back-to-back calls for the rest of the day. So it's often days like these. My Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are usually back-to-back with a lot of meetings. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, watch some highlights, drink my peppermint tea, and then jump into these calls. Jump cut to these calls. Melbourne winter gets rough.
Yeah, I have cousins who live in Melbourne, so I've been there a couple times, and it's like really like frosty down there.
Yeah, it's rough. We get the wind from Antarctica.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Oh, cool.
go one by one.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Could be me, actually. Go again?
Is it?
Yeah, it's me. Sorry. Yeah, I got you.
That's rare.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Rare for me. You got me there. You got me good.
How are you going? How's it feel to be back?
Yeah, good.
In Ausland.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's been a super unproductive week. Like moving from the Netherlands to Australia.
Decipher what she actually means. It's so cryptic.
Yeah.
It's been going on for some time, and I'd raised that because I sent an email prior saying I was looking at dropping my days at AMET.
4 hours worth of calls. Just got off a mentorship call with my business coach, working more on some digital products, and also got him to overlook the workshop content that I'm running tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited about. He confirmed that it's the proper way to go. And then we also looked over some digital products that I'm creating. One of the most useful things that I've been really focusing on was drawing up a complete map of my business at a bird's eye level view. And just by being able to see it from that lens, it really makes me shift gears into more of a strategy on the business. And I know I keep repeating these types of words, but it really shows me, okay, this is like the journey that my customers go through, the products that they can get access to, and the types of problems that these products solve. There's no spots out there. They're all taken. Yeah. I'll wait for you though.
Wow!
Why do you sound so surprised?
I'm not.
She didn't sound surprised.
I didn't sound surprised. I was impressed.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Agnes.
Michael,
Cheers.
cheers
To what?
to the MRR
Our
dogs.
Happy Thursday, everyone. I am currently preparing for a workshop that I'm going to be running in about 15 minutes on offers. How to create one, how to package one, how to sell it, how to market it, how to get people to buy it, which I guess is the opposite of selling it, but you get my point. So this workshop is going to be about an hour long, and by the end of it, the people who are joining will have a fully fledged offer that they can start selling. Most people, most solopreneurs really struggle with creating offers. They either make it too complicated or they overthink it so much that they try to solve problems that their customers just don't have. That is a challenge to overcome. I've got a lot of cords everywhere, so mind me while I sort this out. But yes, that's one of the challenges that solopreneurs have and that they need to solve for. So this workshop is aiming to simplify the process to make it straightforward so that they don't overthink it. Like elections or crypto, that content is like outdated by 48 hours, where things like offers, this never goes out of date because it's a problem that solopreneurs will always face. So I could record this once, sell it many times and resell it, repackage it, repurpose it into many other things. So that's what I've been doing with my school community. That's what I'm doing with these monthly workshops. And I can use this as an upsell for my current clients as a value add, but also attract new people through a day pass that I sell to the workshop and then upsell them back into the community. So pretty excited for this one. We'll see how it goes. And I will record some snippets of it, but I'll see you there. I've linked a few documents. This is for both Eric and Charlie who's just joined. I've linked a few documents in school, but I've also put it in the chat. So the first one, I've just...
I think they will never have more clarity on what is the 20% of their revenue, the lever like drive the 80% of the revenue, so they can double down on the 20% of what they are currently doing to maximize their revenue.
Yep.
Using the data.
Yep. So they're gonna have more money. So you've got a wealth transformation or you're solving a wealth problem.
Yes.
And you're doing it through data science.
Yes.
Yep. So that's your eternal market and the sub market that you do it through, which is data science, data online. So
yeah.
So what you can do is this is now going on to validation, right? And also, if you could get results for a client, you just said it's how much different data can you use? There's only like sales, customer, transaction data. And there are ways you can add specificity without narrowing yourself in.
Okay.
How was the workshop?
I could have improved on it. But thank you for the candid conversation for the camera. I know, after talking to Jay, I was like, oh shit, I kind of realized, but it's too late. I'd already created all the content. I probably should have told him. I didn't tell him ahead of time. I just decided to do the workshop. Now I have to eat. I have to eat lunch with
a girl.
With
yeah?
you know, with.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. I tell you.
One learning from the workshop, it was just the amount of content that I produced. I ended up only getting through about 50% of it, and I'm going to do the next 50% in next week's community call. It was a good workshop. Don't get me wrong. I think I always just overestimate how much I can actually get through, and I underestimate how much time it takes to actually unpack concepts, give examples, and also relate it back to people's experiences. I learn best when I'm able to take my time and unpack a concept and then apply it to someone's context in real time, rather than just spewing out a lot of content all at them at once and then moving on into something else. So that's what I enjoy doing, and that's how I like to learn. So that's how I also like to teach. So a reflection for me is just like halve the amount of content, maybe even a quarter of the content, and really just get a lot of examples and time to reflect and unpack the concepts in there. So it was ambitious for what I tried to do, and I didn't want to just go through it all in this for the sake of getting through a workshop. But next week I'm going to really fine tune the workshops.
Hello, legend.
Hello, good sir. How are you?
I'm good. I was the doom scroll on Instagram, and I heard this ring in my ears. What is going on? It's you.
All right. How did you find the workshop? Did you manage to talk to Noah as well? It's good to meet him finally.
Yeah, it was awesome. He loved it. He got heaps out of that. For some reason I couldn't, because I was on my phone. It couldn't let me speak. But
So I think with your training here, I am getting that.
You're right. It was like, it was a bit too advanced for them. They're the hardest to actually get to understand. At my guest house, it's about 7:10, just finishing off a few admin things and preparing for tomorrow. So I always like to do a bit of a reflection on the day, and today just went very, very quickly. Not in a bad way, just went really quickly. I had 2 really good back-to-back coaching calls with clients today. Potentially he was a bit suspicious of the work we were doing together, but now I feel like in the last couple of sessions, we've really hit our stride together, which has been really, really nice. A lot of things have just been really clicking. Yeah, anyway, I don't know why I'm going into this. Cut that bit, that was boring. Yeah, just really loving where life is at the moment. Loving being in Bali, love the people I have around me. Everything's really great, taking so much value from what I'm doing, and I've just got so many ideas for where I want to go next. So that's me. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. The positioning of the product shapes perception of the product. Because I wouldn't want to add more products to this, because you've got quite a lot there. So one question I had is, when will they need your product? So if I said to you, when would you go to IKEA? What would you tell me? But I'm here. It's Friday. We're still going. Finished a coaching call just then, got another coaching call in a couple of minutes, worked from a cafe in the morning, got another coaching call after the one I'm waiting for. So by 1 o'clock, I would have had 3 coaching calls, and then I am going to get lunch and then have the afternoon basically free to do whatever I like. So yes, it's been not a ideal start to my Friday. That's okay. These things happen. You just have to make the best out of whatever situation you've got. But I have a clear plan for what I want to do. So after these coaching calls, I want to get back onto the digital product creation. So I'll probably spend most of the day today just focusing on digital product creation and my customer journey. I had a really good coaching call last night with my business coach. That's me. I am going to jump into this coaching call, and then I'll probably see you at lunch. So, see you there. Bye. Hello, hello.
Hey, hello.
How are you?
I am okay.
Okay.
It's busy.
Show us the Easter egg.
It's I'm not advertising here, but it's a good one. It's got a caramello. I said to PDS and I said, look, I'm thinking of just taking some time tomorrow, whatever. Go to beachy, the kids going around. They're actually all sitting on a screen at the moment though, because
Yesterday I went shopping, which was really fun.
What did you shop for?
Well, the photo shoot.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Exactly. And because I don't have a lot of business clothes.
I'm thinking at B-Work, and then next week, we go out. I had back-to-back coaching calls today, and I didn't so much provide many answers to some of the things that my clients asked. I really just gave them questions to think about, and when I could deeply listen to the thing that they were saying or the challenge that they were going through, and instead of giving them an answer or telling them what they should do or giving them advice, I mainly just asked an open-ended question. So not a yes or a no question, but just a question to get them to think deeply. And often they uncovered or unstuck themselves just through answering that question. And I think that is really the role of a consultant or a coach or a mentor, is not so much to give your clients answers, but mainly just to think about what question are they really asking? What fear are they projecting or hiding or disguising behind a challenge or a problem?
tiramisu if you like tiramisu. And you can practice your Indonesian and everything in your
Perfect.
Oh, good. So, part of your team? Yeah, okay, cool. Great, great.
Of course, this was met with some resistance.
What was your fondest memory of Jiwa during these 4 years?
Business oriented. You don't have to be a dirty hippie dancing and making mandala songs. You can be a bit of both.
That's fine. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, actually, can we have Milou do it? She's really good.
You can do whatever you.
What do you need to ask? Just introduce yourself. Backstory,
Today we are at Zen Cafe. We had a really good event about eco development, social business.
I am at B-Work in the concentration zone. Usually this space is fully booked out, but I'm here that early that no one is here besides me. And the reason why I'm here so early, oh, my foot is dead. But the reason why I'm here so early is I'm filming a whole bunch of B-roll footage, a bit of potentially a podcast, and also getting some really good photos. So it's another photo shoot for this Saturday morning. It's currently almost 8 a.m. I was here at 7:30 and it was completely dead, and it's a really cool sight to see kind of no one here. Very different vibe that I'm getting. I'll be recording outside, but gonna get a coffee first because I'm dying for one, and then start planning the type of shots that I want to get. And yeah, it'll be good. We've got really good sun and light exposure, so it's not overcast, which is good. And we can take some photos outside on the rooftop as well as across B-Work. So let me get my coffee first, and then we'll start the preparation. But I want to do a writing session also before I start the photo shoot / podcast. I always start my day writing. You guys know that. But coffee first. I'll see you there.
Hello, good morning, my friend. How are you?
Where are we?
My name is Arta. I'm working in the down. You want come every day? Take some coffee, brother. It's our chef today.
Chef.
Yeah, chef.
Makan enak.
I have 3 sambal favourite in Bali.
Sambal siro.
Sero.
Babi guling. So that's a restaurant. Warung.
Yeah.
Warung?
Warung.
Warung.
No warung. Warung.
Warung.
Ni vegetarian.
I just don't eat meat. Yeah, I eat fish. Fish is good.
Yeah.
I just don't eat like chicken. I don't eat beef. Yeah, I don't eat pork. Don't eat.
Shrimp you eat?
Just okay, yeah.
Good gym?
Hey?
No gym you?
Yeah.
Oh, go to gym?
Yeah, go gym.
Benar. Strong.
Strong. Kuat. Aku kuat. Kuat?
Kuat, yeah. Strong.
This is a lonely morning check-in. It is Saturday, 8:11. Priorities for today is recording B-roll footage video around B-Work, of me working, doing various things, and also a photo shoot a bit later, potentially a podcast at 10 a.m. as well. The original guest is kind of unwell, or has been unwell for the last couple of days, so he'll let me know this morning. But I've got my videographer coming in and around 9, so in about 45 minutes. But I want to get in I want to get a good writing session in before the day kind of gets away from me. Here we are filming B-roll and doing some shots. I don't think you're in shot yet. You have to come in. Ghislaine is setting up the camera for a shot we're going to do there with me recording, putting on some headphones. But the Osmo right now is attached to a magnet on the wall, which is a really cool shot, which I'm experimenting with. That's actually a really nice shot.
guy always goes home, what, like 2 p.m., right? And you take a nap, right? But I don't see you after that again. And I could just do one TikTok, and it got 2 million views. Wow. And it got us like 100,000 users. And from there, it like spiraled, you know. AI was so brand new, and ChatGPT is such a value enhancer to anything to 1,000 different CRM.
If you're having that conversation, it gets recorded. But we'll do B-roll for this episode, and then we'll do...
Okay, cool. 10 minutes.
15. Just give us 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll go for 20.
Okay.
Gang, gang. What are you doing? You just sit there.
Timo talks a lot.
Talks a lot, yeah. I mean, Michael talks a lot. And Timo talks a lot.
No, I like
when, like two of them.
Как дела? So I understand apa. So what?
Yes.
Kenapa why? Bagaimana
Bagaimana?
is how.
How?
So if I want to say bagaimana sibuk kerja in hari ini,
Yeah, you can say that.
how busy was work today?
Not really that.
What did I just say?
But it's like this how only like how was that?
So I know apa anjing,
Anjing, dog.
dog. Okay,
Apa
anjing
anjing ini punya kamu?
punya kamu. What dog do you have? So what work you do?
Yeah, like
What
kamu kerja apa? You can say apa kerja kamu kerja apa is the same what work you do.
Or you work what?
Yes.
So you can
Yes.
say either way.
Yes.
And it's correct.
Yes. Di ke dari, ya?
Di ke dari, yeah.
Yeah. Di work.
It is a Saturday night. I had basically a full day of shooting content, B-roll, photos, podcast, and then did another podcast, and then did more photos and B-roll. And quite honestly, you really underestimate. It's going to sound like such a weird complaint, but you really underestimate how much that actually just takes out of you. Just having to think about the like, it sounds so stupid when I say it out loud, but like just posing for photos, going over B-roll, doing different shots, doing different takes. It really takes it out of you. And I have a newfound respect for actors who do this for like 12 hours a day and have to show emotion. And I can't imagine how tiring that would be. But anyway, fairly quiet night for me. It's about 6:40-ish. Just had an hour and a half massage. So I'm feeling a lot better. I was feeling very tired towards the end of the day. Also had my second Bahasa Indonesian class, and I'm enjoying it. More words are resonating, and I'm kind of understanding the syntax of Bahasa and how hard just learning a language is. So still enjoying it, which is great. So I had my tutoring session there. Gonna get some dinner. I've also finished my latest book by Ryan Holiday. Bought that last week. I finished it. About to finish it. I got about 2 pages left, so I'm gonna finish that tonight. Go walk to bookstore. Get 2 notebooks, because this one I don't really like. It's already breaking. It's really cheap, so I'm gonna get a nice notebook and a smaller Bahasa notebook where I'm gonna write down words. I don't like using my phone because I tend to forget, and I think there's an act of writing down where you just remember words better. So I'm going to get 2 notebooks and a new book for the week, which I'm pretty excited about. That's like a gift to myself, something that I really, really love. So 2 new notebooks, a new book to read, and also some food. And then I'll probably get some steps in at the gym and have an early night. But yeah, nothing wildly crazy on Saturday nights. I'm not really a party person. I don't really drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol since I had like half a glass of wine in August of last year. So that was like 7 months ago. Yeah, roughly about 7 months ago. And don't really plan to drink at all this year. Even though I've got a couple of weddings coming up, don't really plan to drink. Not really interested in drinking. Cool if you are. I don't really get a benefit out of it. I feel worse. So it's like, why would I do anything that doesn't give me a benefit and makes me feel worse? But if that's for you, that's for you. Anyway, I am going to go get some dinner now. So I will either see you later tonight or tomorrow for Sunday. See you there. Meal coffee, yeah.
Wow. What?
Time.
Island, Bali.
Bali. Meal coffee, yeah. This one just here. Hello. Apa kabar? Here? Today we are at a different venue. This is Gilles' favorite cafe. Where are we?
Mill Cafe next to Pepito Market. It's super bright. Actually, today is not super bright. They changed the color. It was white before. This green is.
It's still very nice though.
Yeah. And coffee is really nice. Very nice cold brew. Actually, I didn't want to work. So, no, we'll see.
We can do some bahasa. And then it'll be Monday. So all in all, pretty good weekend. I think I'm working a little bit too much, but that's okay. And that's always the risk when I'm in Bali, just because of the people around me. Everyone works a lot. So I need to remember that I need to take care of myself, have a break, and I'll be more productive on the days that I actually do work, rather than trying to grind every single day at what I'm doing. So anyway, that's me for now. I'll see you at dinner.
I also saw that the one B-roll footage that we did together with Timo, where we were sitting. I remember.
Two
Infinity and beyond.
2 cocktailers. Chicken.
I thought to the MRR gods. I haven't seen you for ages.
Cocktaila.
For ages, yes, for 2 hours.
Exactly.
Cocktaila.
Haru shomo.
Bagus ya.
I know you're hungry. Do the honors.
Panas ya. Bagus enak ya. Last year he jumped from a plane with launch.
He and Goma. Then Goma, no?
Just in case I die, I want this played at my funeral so that everyone knows that this man has killed me. The crew. Oh yeah, the camera.
Where are you going next?
I can almost see it, the dream I'm dreaming. Da, 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 da. Exactly. I'm actually a victim. This is a self-defensive mechanism. Hey guys, it's 8:51 Sunday night, back in my guest house, and I think reflecting back on this week, one thing that's been made abundantly clear to me is just the importance of community in all aspects, like for the good, when things are going really well, when things are going not so well, when you need that pick-me-up, when you're feeling a little bit stressed, when you're feeling a bit frustrated with your business. It's the people around you who make your challenges easier, but also your wins more meaningful. And a big part of why Bali is so attractive to me is not really the cost of living. I mean, it's part of it, like cost of living, the food, but a lot of it is the people. Like you can go to many places that are more cost effective in terms of living, but don't have the community. And, I've worked from Singapore, I've worked from Vietnam, I've worked from Taiwan, and I think Bangkok or Thailand is probably the second closest place, but the people and community that you have in Bali is just different. They almost self-select people who are wanting to do their own thing. They value freedom, they value learning. They want to take control of their own destiny. And I think that's just been so refreshing to be around, because I thought I was so weird when I was back in Melbourne. But now I'm just surrounded by people who want to do the same thing. So just a bit of a reflection after having a really nice group dinner with people, and also, just feeling like celebrating our wins, laughing together, trying to support each other with some of the challenges we have. It's just, I think, just makes everything worthwhile in the end. So community is everything. People, the relationships you have, everything. Who you surround yourself with really, really determines the level of conversation you have and everything in between. So that's my reflection. It's almost 9 o'clock. Gonna take a shower, get ready for a new work week. Pretty excited. Very excited for this week coming up. That's it for the vlog for this week. Thanks for joining. Bye. Mwah.